Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Breakfast Lover 101. Thanks for the suggestion, Breakfast Lover 101. You asked, why do waffles and pancakes differ if the ingredients are the same? If you've ever looked at a pancake and thought, wait, isn't this just a lazy waffle? Or stared at a waffle and wondered, why is this just a pancake that went to the gym? Then you're in the right place. If you've ever pondered why your waffles are crispy and your pancakes are soft, stick around while we flip the lid off this tasty mystery right here on Explaining Everything. All right, let's dive in. Pancakes and waffles. Two breakfast staples that seem to have a lot in common, right? Both of them are made with flour, eggs, milk, sugar, and baking powder, which means they should technically be the same. Yet somehow, they come out looking completely different. One is a soft, fluffy circle, and the other is crispy, grid-patterned, and a bit more extra. But why? What's the deal with these two seemingly similar dishes turning out so different when cooked? Are they just different because of some mysterious breakfast magic? Or is it just a question of how you cook them? Well, the truth is, while the ingredients might be pretty much identical, the way they're cooked is what sets them apart. Pancakes are all about the gentle, even heat of a griddle, while waffles get that crispy, golden treatment in a waffle iron. That's where the magic happens. Now let's talk about shapes, because that's where things really start to get interesting. You've got your round, fluffy pancakes, and then you've got waffles, which are typically square or rectangular with that signature crisscross pattern. But why the difference? Well, pancakes are the lazy genius of breakfast. When you pour the batter onto a griddle, it naturally spreads out into a circle. There's no real effort involved. Pancakes don't need any fancy equipment to make their shape. They're just chillin' in their natural circular form. Easy. Waffles, though, are a bit more ambitious. They're made in a waffle iron, which is designed to give them that perfect square or rectangular shape. And that grid pattern? It's not just for decoration. Those little squares actually help cook the waffle more evenly, while also giving it more surface area for crispiness. Plus, they create little pockets for syrup. Who knew breakfast could be so practical? Now let's get to the good part, how they're cooked. This is where the magic truly happens. Pancakes are made by pouring batter onto a hot griddle, which is pretty straightforward. You let it cook on one side, flip it, and cook the other side. The result is a fluffy, soft interior with a lightly crisped exterior. Waffles, though, take things up a notch. They're cooked in a waffle iron, which presses the batter between two heated plates. This not only cooks the waffle evenly on both sides at once, but it also creates that delicious crispy texture. The heat from the iron turns the outside into a golden, crunchy surface, while the inside stays soft. It's like the pancake got a makeover, went to boot camp, and came back with extra crunch. The waffle iron also cooks the batter faster and more evenly, which is why waffles tend to have a more defined texture. Pancakes, on the other hand, have a more gentle heat application, so they stay fluffy. It's a texture thing. A waffle has that delightful crunch, while pancakes are the soft, pillow-like option. When it comes to texture, the differences are clear. Pancakes are soft, airy, and fluffy. The batter is thick enough to give them that signature puff, and the griddle's heat ensures they stay light and tender. They soak up syrup like little sponges, and each bite is like a cozy breakfast hug. Waffles, though, are the crispy counterpart. The batter still stays soft on the inside, but the waffle iron turns the outside into a crispy masterpiece. That grid pattern doesn't just look cool, it creates more surface area for syrup, butter, or whipped cream to settle into, giving each bite a satisfying crunch. It's a different kind of breakfast experience, crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, with a texture that's just as fun to eat as it is to look at. Pancakes may be the soft, comforting classic, but waffles? They bring the crunch, and they do it with style. So, why do waffles and pancakes differ if the ingredients are the same? It all comes down to how they're cooked. The ingredients are essentially identical, but waffles get their signature crunch thanks to the magic of the waffle iron, while pancakes stay soft and fluffy on the griddle. The shape, the texture, the cooking method, it's all part of what makes these two breakfast icons so deliciously distinct. Next time you're at breakfast and you're choosing between pancakes and waffles, just remember, they're both made from the same base, but they've got their own unique personalities. Whether you go for the soft, fluffy circle or the crispy, grid-patterned masterpiece, you can't go wrong. So go ahead, flip that coin, and enjoy your breakfast. If you now learned the inner workings and differences of waffles and pancakes, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And hey, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.